Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, the Frank Show, what? The Frank Show, come on, Frank Show. It's time for the show.
Aloha headsets, Frank here, and I am back to YouTube. Now, first things first, I say my real voice. Now, a lot of you already knew this, but for those of you that didn't, this is much closer to how I really speak. I thought the first time I made a video, someone was like, yo, dude, you should do creepypastas, because I wasn't 100% comfortable and I was kind of talking like that. And so I had to kind of make the character up, and then it grew into something different, and I mean, come on. And I had to keep going with it. Now, I've been getting comments galore over the past, I think it's been 4 or 5 years now, asking where I've been. Now, a lot of you did figure out where I'd gone, which was First Contact Entertainment to work on the Firewall Solaris series, but a lot of you had absolutely no idea. It was just like I was there one day and completely gone the next, and I gotta say, I'm not happy about that. I am extremely happy about everything that I learned. I did make a video that was supposed to go out that kind of talked about what I was doing, but I never felt fully comfortable posting it, so I just kind of went radio silent. Now, the big reason that I couldn't make content was because I was working for a PlayStation VR first-party developer, and anything that I said speculative on the channel could have been taken as something real, which I'm not allowed to do, and could have really come back to bite me in the you-know-what. So instead of really dealing with that whole legal, I don't even want to think about it, we just cut the content. Now, as you may know or you may not know, First Contact shut down the other day, which is really sad. I mean, some amazing developers lost their jobs and are now looking for new jobs, and we had great projects in the work, and honestly, I would never trade that experience for anything in my life, but it was also quite a heartache. I mean, I went from being able to do whatever I wanted, say whatever I wanted, do whatever I want, to learning about a legal department. If I wanted to make content, it was like, make the video, write the script, send it off. 3 weeks later, maybe I'd get some feedback, have to change everything, send it off again, and maybe I'd get the thumbs up. And that system, for someone like me who just constantly wants to bang out the content, it hurt me. It made me feel terrible, and it made me feel terrible for how I had to communicate with people, because a lot of the times I couldn't really say what I wanted to say or what I felt needed to be said. I had to kind of work on a leash, which really didn't jive with me, but because of all the amazing skills and everything that I was learning and all the time and playing with the hardware and learning everything about the developers and learning about the art team and learning about content creation and working with first-party PR was an experience that, like I said, I would never take back. I learned so much, and now I'm excited to really get back into the community. And my big emphasis for the channel going forward is going to be developers, developers, developers. Now, a big thing that I learned is, I mean, you can probably assume already, it is difficult and tough out there for developers, especially independent developers, even larger developers. I mean, we were on a high level, making high level stuff, and as you see, stuff happened. And at the end of the day, there's gonna be a lot of people that said, oh, the game was trash, this happened, but that had nothing to do with what happened behind the scenes, which is a story that, hey, maybe we'll save for another day, but right now, we're gonna focus on all of the great things. Now, I had, like I said, a blast working with First Contact Entertainment on Firewall Ultra, on Solaris, on Firewall 0 Hour, but now I'm really happy to be back. My next big thing that I'm working on is with Strange Game Studios. We're gonna be working on D-Day Enhanced. I'm gonna be helping kind of push the game out there, get a little public players in there, do what I can to really bring some love and support to a small dev that honestly listens to everything the community says, which was really the big selling point for me on wanting to help Reggie and D-Day get to as much of a high level as we can get to it. As we all know, PlayStation VR2 community is small. In my time since the last videos, Quest has absolutely taken over. Now, I love the Quest. We're definitely gonna see some Quest content on here, but on top of that, we're gonna see some AR content, XR content, and more importantly, spatial computing, which is, I know, the big buzzword right now, but I'm obsessed with all of that. I love everything that's coming out, and I have an assumption that many of you feel the exact same way that I do. So if I can do anything to help the people that are developing or the people that are buying the content, enjoy it more, understand a bit more, then I am really, really happy to do so. Now, I don't know what kind of frequency I'll be uploading videos. I know that I'll have a Vertigo 2 review up later this week. Been having a blast with that one, really excited to share my feelings on it, but outside of that, we're just gonna have to see. We may get to more news, we may get to more fun stuff, we may get to more content, this and that. At the end of the day, I'd really like to know what all of you wanna see. You can let me know in the comments, you can yell at me, you can scream at me, you can tell me terrible things. Doesn't matter to me, doesn't faze me at all at this point. We've gotten to I've been through the ringer already working as a community manager, which I must say is an extremely fun job, but it is very taxing on your mental health at times. There are some terrible people out there in the world, as I'm pretty sure you already know, but thankfully, the amazing ones absolutely outnumber them. So, I gotta say, I am still happy with everything that I do and pushing forward. Like I said, all I want to do is continue to help grow communities, grow the VR community, continue to get better, continue to get hands-on with the people, hands-on with the developers, play the games, have you playing the games, and really just having a blast talking about any and everything VR, AR, spatial. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, you do. So, to all of you that sent me messages that were like, Frank, you're amazing, where you been? Frank, can't wait to see your videos. Frank, where did you go? I'm back, and I am so happy to be back, and honestly, I'm really excited for where this channel can go. I have a lot of things cooking up, so if you are an independent developer, if you are working on any spatial apps, devices, anything, please let me know, because I would love to do any and everything that I can to do to help you. Now, if you are a VR streamer or VR content creator or anything like that, I would also love to do anything that I can to help you, so please reach out to me, and maybe I can connect you with some developers. You can, if you couldn't get into like the Oculus program, if you couldn't get into this program, you know what? You can get into Frank's program. And it's not like a hardline program or anything yet. Still working out the kinks, but I think we're all gonna have a blast. We're all gonna have a whole lot of fun, and we're gonna do some amazing things. So thank you all for those of you that stuck around, and welcome all the new folks. It's been a while, and I promise, I can't promise because I don't know. I promised last time, but in all honesty, I'm back, so I didn't really go anywhere, but I really do not want to go anywhere, and I'm going to do my best to align myself with brands in the future, or companies in the future that allow me to continue doing what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, I think this is probably one of the most important things out there. So, once again, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't be there without you. I wouldn't have done any of this without all of y'all. And it's hurt me so much that I haven't been able to connect with everybody. Like, seriously, you have no idea. This community meant the world to me. I went through like 2 years of depression. Not like hard, but I mean, it was rough because all I wanted to do was make videos and talk to people, and I really missed spending time, chatting, comments, getting your feedback, seeing how you felt about the games, just really feeling like there were more people out there that could enjoy the same stuff that I did, that could play games with me, that could really just have a good time and enjoy this new space that we're all entering. Because, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that VR and spatial is the future for gaming, and honestly, the future for marketing content. AR, the ads are gonna blow up. I'm worried about what's gonna happen a little bit in AR. We can talk about that more in the future, and I'm very, very excited about what's happening in VR. Really excited about the Vision Pro, really excited about all the other headsets coming out. I'm excited about any and everything at the moment, and I can't wait to share that excitement with all of y'all. So, from the bottom of my heart, once again, I love you. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, and friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on now.